And so you started off as a for sale by owner.
Correct.
Right. And then curious, because I'm sure you were inundated with a lot of different agents calling you.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you end up choosing me as your agent?
You seemed like you could get it done. You seemed pretty confident in it, I guess. That was pretty much it. You had a plan, you had a goal, and you were willing to work in the time constraint that I had.
Curious, do you see the difference between not having an agent helping you through the transaction versus having one? Was it simpler, smoother?
I think the biggest benefit was the broader scope of clients that were available through a realtor. Absolutely, getting a realtor made it a lot easier, especially in that regard. And obviously once you do, a lot of the responsibilities now taken off your shoulders. The realtor handles everything else that's going on. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, it definitely does help.
Cool. And that's my job. I wanted to keep this as simple and smooth of a process as possible, so you don't have to do any work.
Yeah, and especially when you're under a time constraint like I was, there's, I wanted to see, mostly kind of like as an experience as well, to see what for sale by owner was like and what was going on with, and all that type of stuff. But especially under that time frame, it was pretty, you definitely need help if you have only like a month or two.
I was like, this guy needs me. I'm going to show up and see how I can help.
Yeah, it is, especially when you're working full time. You don't have everything, the time to deal with all this stuff, and on top of just all the other complexities involved. And condos are a bit more complicated. There was more documents you got to go over, get the association stuff handled and all that stuff, and that's just a lot of that is just a lot easier with an agent.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't realize when they put their house up for sale, it is a full-time job. If you have a job and you're trying to sell it on your own, it can get very time-consuming.
I went with Keller Williams before when buying the condo.
Okay.
So that was another thing. I was pretty much already, I mean, I know the agents are more or less independent, but still, they are backed by somebody that I worked with in the past, and it seemed that everything went over great that time, so I'm comfortable with them.
Cool. Well, I'm glad. So I kept up my end of the bargain, right?
Oh,
and worked hard and got this place sold for you.
No, you did a great job.
Awesome.
You did a great job. Everything went over great.
Cool. Well, thank you again. And I'm so excited that you're able to move into your house, because I know that was the biggest stress factor, as you were already under contract for that one without having this sold. So we were able to pull this all off, and you're closing on Monday on your next house.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. But it all worked out, so everything's great.
Awesome. Well, I am so happy for you. So enjoy your new home.
Thank you.